head back to freehand. I saw Viv's answer to Ntaku's I'm done with GW, and I hate to say it, guys, but I'm joining the bandwagon. I'm done with him too. Last army I have left is my Dark Angels army. I've still got my Imperial Guard, I've still got my Chaos, I've still got my Orc, and I'm going to be keeping them. I'm not getting rid of them for two reasons. One of them, I'm designing my own system. It's loosely based around Inquisitor. It's loosely based around Inquisitor / Mordheim. If anyone ever played those two game systems, picture Inquisitor, but in hero scale, 40k scale. Okay. Just picture it in like this scale instead of the huge, great big Titans scale. But with that said, I'm gonna part ways with Games Workshop with you guys with some friendly advice and a good tip. For all those who are going to stay in Games Workshop, I wish you all the best, I really do. But I came up with a way of making a cheap jetpack. This is one of the Death Company miniatures that a friend of mine gave me. He gave me a crap ton, as you can see, of Death Company miniatures. I filed off all the Blood Angel icons that I could find, or that I could just be bothered to file off. The rest I'm just not going to paint. To make the jetpacks, you need backpacks. You cut those weird little circle vents off, and then you take a dowel rod. Okay, simple dowel rod, and a clip of the paper. Paper clip, and you cut them to about yay big. Okay, and you pin them through the top of the power pack, and then you just attach them, and hey presto, a jetpack for free basically. The dowel will set you back a couple of about $2-3 at your local hardware store. Paper clip will set you back for a box of like 50 or 100 of them, or 25 or whatever, for like another $2-3. So for the price that you're paying for, say, 3 Space Marines, you've got an entire 10-man squad with jetpacks. So you don't have to go whole hog and go, you know, butt crazy and pay Games Workshop a crap ton of money for jetpacks when you can just do that. Also, simply put, I have an answer as to why Games Workshop keeps upping their prices. If you go to Games Workshop's website, okay, and this is how stupid they are. Okay, if you go to their website, okay, if I can find their bookmark anymore, I think I got rid of it. Yeah, I did. So let me just. Okay. Go to Games Workshop, their main website. Now, if you clear out your cache and whatnot, and I mean like use a program to clear it out, and then you go back, you get that thing where you select your region. Well, there's an area you can select called Investor Relations. Here it is. Investor Relations. And it goes on about the shares, director, PDMI, shareholdings. It goes on to everything. So if you really want to know why they keep upping the prices, okay, here you go. Go to the Investor Relations. Okay, get the truth right from them. If they're going to lie to their shareholders, the FTC and the ITC have to shut them down. You know. The fact that they keep rehashing all their old shit, and I know for a fact the next things that they're coming out with to rehash is Hero Quest, then Inquisitor, then Mordheim. If not, it's going to be Hero Quest, Blood Bowl, Hero Quest, Blood Bowl, Mordheim, then Inquisitor. Because that's all Games Workshop does, is it keeps rehashing the same shit. The reason why they lowered the amount of miniatures you're getting up the cost, simply put, marketing. You know, they realize, wait, if we sell them a box set of 40 Space Marines, they can make 2 tactical squads, and we're out, you know, 60 to 100 bucks, or you know, 45 to 50 pounds. Why don't we just you know, give them less and charge them more? You know, it's like they're forcing you to go on a Games Workshop diet. Crazy as it sounds, it's true. But no, I'm done with Games Workshop. I am. I've actually moved on to a different gaming system. Apart from actually one that I'm building for myself, I've actually moved on to Privateer Press. I've moved on to War Machine. So I've moved on to War Machine and Hordes. Simply because my wife likes the creatures in Hordes, and I like the machines and the fact that we can, no matter what, you can cross them. Hordes can take on War Machine and War Machine can take on Hordes. There's nothing stopping you. Both gaming systems are compatible. There's no rule clear clashes, there's no mismatches, there's no nothing. It's an actual viable system that works. You know? And the miniatures, you know, are, I wouldn't say they're cheap, but they're not expensive. But the fact that the reason why I picked War Machine over, say, Infinity or others that others are doing, is simply because I like big models. I like Warjacks. I like Titans. I like, as you guys know, I'm the Titan King. See, Titan King. I just like my big, hefty, look at me, stomp machines. And sadly, I hate to say it, but I'm not going to be doing Dark Millennium online. I'm at the point where it's going to be zero, absolutely zero funding from me going to Games Workshop. Hell, I already use P3 paints. I already use Privateer Press paints. Or I'll use Americana or Apple Barrel. I absolutely refuse to use anything Games Workshop. I do. Terrain wise, you know, I use Gale Force 9. So I don't even buy Games Workshop's shitty terrain anymore. I don't. I'm done with them. And when I'm done, I'm actually going to be using some of my Space Marines and whatnot as proxies for War Machine. So I mean, the scales are beautiful. I mean, from what I've looked at videos and seen on models, Extreme Juggernaut, for example, yeah, this guy, an Extreme Juggernaut. Okay, yeah, I mean it's slow this morning. Okay, an Extreme Juggernaut is bigger than a freaking Dreadnought, and you know what? It's 60 bucks. Granted, it's more expensive than a Dreadnought, but that's just it. It's there forever. You know, I'm going to magnetize the heck out of it so I can, you know, do different styles, you know. And granted, it's an Extreme Juggernaut, but the starter sets you get, for example, Caldor, Warcasters, you know. I see this guy, Supreme Commander Igris, which is he's gonna be in my army. I like the look of this guy. I just like him. Okay, him could easily be used as a commissar. Same price as a commissar. You know, better details in my opinion. Much better details. Could be used as a commissar for Imperial Guard army. And I know I'm going to be getting quite a few of him. What else? This guy easily be converted into a warrior of Khorne, a champion of Khorne. You know, fantasy or 40k. You know, you don't have to buy 40k miniatures. Here you go, the Canondar Battle Group starter set. Okay, it's 50 bucks. Okay, 50. Now, this guy alone, okay, is 30. That guy's 20, and she's 20. So you're getting your money's worth and some. I mean, I'm going to be getting the Canondar starter set. I'm also going to be getting the 2-player starter game set. So you get 2 complete pardon my friend, 2 complete armies right there. You know, a buddy of mine's going to go in halves with me, so it's only 50 bucks for me. I'm also buying a Canondar Battle Group, couple of extra Warjacks. There's siege engines. Oh my god, I saw that and I just fell in love. You know, look at the size of it. It's on a 120mm base. That's as big as one of those fans, and that's the base. You know, when I saw this, I fell in love. Yeah, granted, it's 80 something bucks, but it's worth it. You're paying 80 something bucks for a Greater Demon from Forge World. Hell, even more, you know? And it's a huge freaking centerpiece for my army. I mean, when I looked at that, the first thing that came to my mind was fantasy. You could use it as a steam tank. You could use it as an orc-looted vehicle. You could use it as a 40k orc-looted tank, you know. Throw some extra lash cannons and a battle cannon here from an Imperial Guard set, you know. And you got a really cool-looking tank, you know. But, like I said, even the units alone are beautiful. You know, the models are nicely painted. My local store actually has them, okay. I actually found out that War Machine, the company, Privateer Press, actually have a factory here in Utah. So I'm like, whoa, you know, they're local to me. They're a local company. I can actually go up to their front door and go into their little thing that they've got, you know. And actually look at the miniatures being made, you know. What else is there? I mean, look, just check these out for a second, guys. The Rifle Corps, okay. You could use those, okay, in an Imperial Guard army as your Valhallans. Do you see? You can make a really cool Valhallan army. Valhallan, you know, it just screams easier for me. I'm at the 11-minute mark, and I'm sorry for the lengthy videos that's been going on lately, guys. I really am sorry. But you know what? I'm with Viv. I'm with Nataku on this. You know, RPO's Games Workshop, I'm done with you guys, you penny pinching Jewish bastards. And I don't mean any prejudice towards any Jews that are subscribers to me, but it's an English thing, okay? It's an American thing. Most people turn around and say, oh god, that guy's being a Jew, you know, because he's not buying his son a birthday present or whatever. But, you know, I don't mean any hate or prejudice. I'm not racist, I'm not, you know. But, you know, I'm done with Games Workshop, guys. I am done. Post a comment or a video response to this, because I'm going to post this as a video response to Viv and a video response to Nataku, but I am done. I'm probably going to get a few Infinity models to paint up, just to have on display, like the rest of my Games Workshop army is going to be on display. And if I ever do decide to sell it, my armies, I'm selling them all in one great big bulk, every single army. I won't part them out. But I'm keeping them for now, because I've got a local gaming group I'm trying to start up. So my armies do get used. It's mostly noobs, you know, but there's a quick tip on how to make a jetpack. If you guys want a more detailed video, let me know and I'll make one for you guys. But as it is, I'm done with Games Workshop. Peace and love and respect. Take care. See you in the class section.